everybody, Gina DeLuca here. All right, today I'm going to be doing a straight pour using this color palette, which is from this one right here, the second from the bottom. Let's see if I can get that without the glare. There you go. If you have not seen these yet, I have the Go Make Some Art Fluid Art inspiration cards, and they have 42 techniques and 8 bonus color palettes. Lots of different techniques, each technique with a palette. Oh, let me get on screen, that will help, right? Lots of different color palettes and techniques for you to derive some inspiration. For more information on the cards, you can check out the previous video, the one right before this one. And they are available on my website, ginadeluca.net. For those who already purchased these, I apologize for the delay. They have been shipped, all but 3. I've been having major issues with my PayPal shipping. They keep cutting me off because they're not used to me purchasing this many labels, and it's a security feature, so I can do a few and then I have to call and have them clear it and do a few, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun, but we'll get there. Working out the kinks. So the colors I have today, we have this pretty blue, phthalo blue, in Liquitex Basics, old gold in Artist Loft, and testing out some new paints today, I have FolkArt Milk Paint. Now, those of you who follow me know that I believe that paints that are flat have a tendency to create cells in a straight pour. And if you can, I don't know if you can see that, but on that label, it says dead flat. That means as matte as you can get. So I know people have used these in pours and gotten cells, and I think that's why. It's a matte paint. So the color I have here is Bluebell. You can see the little lid. And I have the just the milky white. To the milky white, you can see I've made it into a buttercream type color. I added a touch of Naples yellow, and to the Bluebell, I added a tiny bit of the phthalo blue and a little bit of white, just to get to the color that I wanted. And I also have Artist Loft in metallic cobalt blue. These paints are mixed, 1 part paint to 2 parts Floetrol, and then thinned to the proper consistency with my mixture of 10% Floetrol, 90% water, which obviously I need to replace. The consistency I'm working with, this is a little thicker than what I would normally do for a regular straight pour, because I don't know how these paints will react exactly. And I don't want them to break up too much. So forming a bit of a mound and then disappearing. I'm going to put a bit of my base coat / background color in my cup. Not quite 2 ounces, just a little short. So yeah, that'll be enough. I have other opaques to use, so I don't have to be so heavy with the base color, because the metallics are also opaque. Okay, I'm going to do the metallic blue, the cobalt blue first. And then the buttercream color. You can see that wants to sink. That is what you want. I don't know if you can see that or not, but. And now the gold. And the blue-green. Oh, well, that looks like a beach. Groovy. All right, let's make a mess, shall we? So it looks like the gold is going to be coming out first. It's coming out of the cup weird again. Hate when it does that. My Fibonacci spiral. Ooh, good spiral that time. All right, let's pop these bubbles. Going to grab my corner catcher. Where might it be? Just a piece of cardboard, fold it to just help to not lose more paint than you need to. The more you stretch, the more cells will pop up. I'm going to try to do this corner. Definitely want to keep some of that blue, the background blue. Love that. Bringing the center, bringing the weight of the paint back to center. I'm trying so hard to keep this in frame. I got a bad angle going on today. I'm moving very slowly. Don't rush it. Be aware of where the center of your paint is. That will be where it's moving the fastest. Or I should say where the weight of your paint is. And now to do this last corner. If you are very conscious about where the weight of your paint is, you can almost make corners. Almost. And I think I'm going to leave some of that blue. To keep that gold. All right, now I'm just adjusting the composition. Terrible angle, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. Oh, I don't know if I like this now. Too late. All right, I'm gonna leave this alone and we will see what happens. Now bring in for a close-up. Back in a few. Okay, here it is. I like the way this came out. You can see the edges are starting to dry. It's drying well. The edges look good. That metallic is pretty. That will be more noticeable when it's dry. You can see the gold in there. Oh, I did touch up this corner. I just took some of the paint that was left in that original pouring cup and just filled that edge in. It was bugging me. But I love the overall effect. It looks like stormy clouds on the right and the sun trying to poke through on the left, and it doesn't pick up very well on this camera. But that buttercream color is so pretty. It looks kind of pink on my camera monitor. But it is indeed a very pale yellow. So it really looks like sun poking through. I'm gonna have to play with that combo. And then up here you have the metallics as well. Up in, if I can get it to in there. So the metallics, that metallic blue caught the edges. Doesn't want to focus. So, as you see, the milk paint seemed to work pretty much in the same way as the satin enamel paints do. So you can tint that white, but also the blue bell cells on its own. I would imagine any of them will, because they are dead flat. Flat paints will sell in a straight pour. It just seems to turn out that way. Okay, well, that is it. Why is this going out of focus? Doesn't usually do that. It's being very naughty. That's it for me for today. Do check out my website for the new Fluid Art inspiration cards. You can find the link for that in the description box. Also in the description box is a link to my PayPal tip jar if you feel so inclined. It's always greatly appreciated. And go make some art. Join our Facebook group. Post your masterpieces. Ask your questions. Get some inspiration. Do check out my music video for Better Than Chocolate, the title track off my new CD, which you can find at my website, GinaDeLuca.net. I think that's it. Oh, my Amazon store. Sure. The link for that is in the description box. Anything you purchase off the entire site of Amazon, I will receive a small commission of at no additional cost to you. That's it. That's my spiel. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Now go make some art.